I am here with my September favorites, and I just have to say I think this is hilarious. Every single favorites video that I've watched for the September favorites, every single person said, I'm not going to be the one that says this month has gone by really fast, but oh my gosh, I can't believe this month has gone by. And I think that's just hilarious. So I'm not going to say either of those things. It's almost October, which is awesome because it's almost Halloween, and I love Halloween time. I love being scared and going to the corn mazes. And Ethan is almost 2, so we'll be able to take him trick-or-treating a little bit. And my husband bought a golf cart, which is a little odd because we don't live on a golf course or near a golf course, or he doesn't even really play golf. But we do have like a bunch of trails by our house, so we've been taking the golf cart on those trails. So we're gonna take Ethan on the golf cart around the neighborhood to go trick-or-treating, which will be fun. So yeah, that's completely off topic, but I'm really excited. It's almost October, and then November, Ethan turns 2. So this year's just going by really quickly, which is, you know, that's what happens when you have kids. So I'm here with my favorites. I have quite a few, kind of an array of things. So I'm just going to start with like skincare, makeup, and then hair care stuff. I have 2, 3, 4, I don't know, a couple skincare stuff. The first is the Biore Warming Anti-Black Head Cleanser. And I don't think, I probably hauled this, but I don't think it was in last month's favorites. This is amazing. It cleans your pores out so well. Like I think that I have larger pores around my nose area. And it is a salicylic acid acne treatment as well, and it is oil-free. But when you get your face wet and you start to massage it into your skin, it's a really nice warming sensation, and it feels so good, and your skin feels super clean. It really feels like it really cleans out your pores, and it has a really nice clean smell too. I can't really quite put my finger on what it smells like. It's not citrusy, it's not fruity. It's just okay, maybe a little fruity, but I can't decide what fruit it smells like. Watermelon-ish? Yeah, it kind of smells like watermelon. It's really good. I love it. So, highly recommend this. You can pick this up at any drugstore. It's the Biore Warming Anti-Blackhead Cleanser. Love this. Another face product. I heard about this from my friend Kirsten, also known as It's Kirsten. And it's the MAC Mineralize Volcanic Ash Exfoliator. And I know that the MAC stores don't have this anymore. At least my MAC counter said that they stopped selling it a long time ago because it's limited edition. I found mine on Nordstroms.com, and I love this. It is a black, I mean the tube is clear, so the actual product is black. And it's just a really nice exfoliator. I feel like it really just sloughs off all the dead skin. It feels good. It doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't make my skin feel, it's just not too rough, but it really does feel like it's doing something to your face. And if you can see there, it is an actual like black product, and it doesn't have a smell. Ooh, that kind of looks gross. Go back in. Okay, so yeah, I love this. I think it's about $28, so a little bit pricey, but a little goes a long way, and it is really, I think it's totally worth the $28. So love that. I think this is the, actually I have a couple other ones. My Clarisonic. This is the Clarisonic Mia. I stopped using my Clarisonic for about 5 days, and I noticed a huge change in my skin. I don't have particularly sensitive skin. I don't really tend to break out very often. I'm not really super oily, and I'm not super dry, but I stopped using this just out of pure laziness. I was still washing my face, but I wasn't using my Clarisonic, and I noticed I started getting these really random breakouts, which was really bizarre because the only breakouts I usually get are hormonal. So I started using this again, and it makes a world of difference. So I'm not saying you necessarily need the Clarisonic Mia, but any type of, you know, brush cleansing tool I think will really, really help. I started out with the Olay Pro something. That one was good too. That one, the whole head circle goes in a circle, where this one it's just a vibration. So it really just depends on your personal preference. I know there's even some brushes that don't move or do anything, and you just scrub your face. So I really love this. It was totally worth the money for me, and I see a huge change in my skin when I'm using it versus when I'm not using it. Another thing is my Latisse. This is what the little thing comes, it's about $100 for this little bottle, and it's only supposed to last you a month because they provide you with brushes, but the brushes are huge. They dispense, you end up using up way too much product and wasting a ton. So you can actually just get like a little liner brush like this one. And what I do is I just keep the bottle upside down like this, and at night when I go to put this on my lashes, I just open up and I dip it right into whatever has maybe dropped down, and then I put it on my lashes and then I close it up. So I've had this almost 3 months, and there's probably, actually I don't know how much is left in here, but there is still quite a bit left for having it almost 3 months, and I use it every night. So I've been loving this. I'm starting to really notice a change in my lashes, the length of them, especially when I'm putting on mascara. Like, I'm really noticing that they're getting really, really long. I think it's about the 3 to 6 month mark is when you start to really see a huge difference. So I've noticed that they feel thicker and that they are quite a bit longer, especially when I'm putting on my mascara. So when I get to that 6 month mark, I'll let you know. But this little bottle has lasted me for almost 3 months. So I've been loving that, and yeah, so I like that. I'm liking the results so far. The last skincare thing it's from Hydroxytone. It's the Hydrolyze Intensive Under Eye Treatment, and I had first heard about Hydroxytone from Kassie, It's Blondie, and she was mentioning how much she loved the 90-second wrinkle cream, a wrinkle reducer for under your eyes. And then I don't remember how it transpired, but anyways, Hydroxytone contacted me and asked if they can send me some products to try out. And since I really do like that 90-second wrinkle reducer, which I purchased with my own money, I said, sure, I'd love to try some other products. So this was one of the things that they wanted to send me. And I've been really looking for a good under eye cream, and I've been using this for about 2.5 weeks, and I do really like it. It is, how big is this? It's 1/2 ounce, which is quite large for an eye cream. And let me just show you the consistency of it. This is a different consistency than any eye cream I've used. You can see it's kind of like, it's a thicker cream, but it's kind of like it looks kind of like a wet consistency. I don't really want to waste any. And most eye creams that I have are like a thick cream. They're not like this really nice, I mean, it's not a gel. It's definitely a cream. I just can't quite, it's kind of like a pudding consistency. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the consistency of a Revlon, the whipped foundation. It's just super creamy and really moisturizing. And I've really been liking it for my under eye area. I don't feel like it's greasy. I don't feel like it's too thick that it's clogging up the pores under my eyes. It blends really well. And so I've really been enjoying this. I'll have a further review on this and the BB cream and the serum that they sent me once I use those a little bit more. But for the last 2 weeks I've been using this and I really like it. It's a good size, and I find that it's working really well under my eye. I'm enjoying those. And now I think we're on to makeup products. The first is, this is the Mally primer. I have a huge container of it, so I depotted some of it and put it in here. And it's very, I don't know, I've been told, and I kind of somewhat agree, it's similar to the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base that you can get at the drugstore, but I didn't like that one. This I actually like. The color is the same, the texture is kind of the same. I feel this one does a better job of filling in my pores and making my makeup last a little bit longer. I didn't really have the best results with the L'Oreal one, but this one I really like. You don't need very much product. This is from when I originally depotted it months ago, and you can see I've hardly made a dent in it. So I really love this primer. Not a holy grail primer for me, but this was in my weekly makeup basket, and I really did enjoy using it. So if you're looking for a primer and you like QVC, try out the Mally Perfecting Primer, something along those lines. Yeah. And then, where are we at? Concealer. I have 2 concealers here. The first is the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer Highlighter in Fair Light. And again, I swear, Kassie has been really bad for me in my wallet because a lot of stuff she talks about I end up going and buying. So, this is something that she talks about a lot. I went and bought it. I love that it has a brush applicator just so it's really easy to get right into like your inner corner. It's really nice consistency. I don't find that it creases or settles into fine lines. I find that it's really brightening and nice and light under the eyes, but it conceals, any darkness, I guess, that I might have. I get dark in the inner corner, so it really helps with that. And then the other concealer, I picked this up, I think I showed it in a haul, from Target. This is the Sonia Kashuk All Covered Up Concealer. Mine's in porcelain, and it's in a little potted jar, which is really cute. And it's a super creamy concealer. It's really, really nice. I find that it works great under the eyes. I think that's actually what it's made for. Works great under the eyes. It's creamy, but it's not too creamy that it creases and settles into fine lines. My only downside is that this opening is so tiny, and I don't like the way that this applies with the brush, so I'd rather use my finger. So it's kind of like I have to get a brush just to get it out and put it where I want it, and then I blend it with my finger. I'd rather just get my finger in there, but as you can see, it's like a really small little hole. But the concealer is actually really good. So I love the concealer. The size of that opening is a little challenging, but I can work with it. Now to set on my under eye concealer, I've been loving my Tarte Smooth Operator Micronized Clay and or finishing powder. It's just a white powder, and I've been using this under my eyes to set it. I find that it's really nice at brightening it up. Really just makes the underneath your eyes look really flawless, and just sets it all so that your concealer is not settling and it doesn't look cakey or crepey. Like, that's the problem that I have with the Bare Minerals Well Rested, is I find it makes me look like 90 years old under my eyes. Like, it just settles into fine lines and it accentuates any wrinkles where this doesn't. So I love this. I have a small one here, and I also have another little small one from a gift set I just got. So love that. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend that for under eye powder. Another powder I've been loving is the Mineral Veil from Bare Minerals, and I've had this for so long. I found it in a drawer. It's just a nice powder. I mean, it's just a setting powder, but it has just I want to say a sheen, but not like a greasy sheen. It just has a really nice finish to it that just makes your skin look like a porcelain doll, like just perfection. It just really blurs any imperfections, I feel, and just makes your skin look really flawless and beautiful. So after I finish my whole face, I just kind of dust that all over with a big fluffy brush like this one from Sigma, and I just find it just gives you such a nice, flawless, perfected face. So love my Mineral Veil. Glad I found this because I haven't used it in so long. Alright, now on to some foundations I've been loving. This is kind of a cheating favorites, but I discovered it in September. I attempted to do like a deep side part, and it's kind of bugging me more than anything, and I was way too lazy to straighten or curl my hair. So anyways, it's kind of a cheap product because this is a new foundation I've only had for a little while. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Fresco, and I love this. An amazing foundation. I still have to use it a little longer before I can decide if I like it better than my Clinique Stay Matte, but I really love this. And so because I have this Pro Longwear from MAC that I just want to get rid of and use up, it's an NC15, it's a little too light. I mixed these two, and I did that today. It actually provides a really nice color match, and I actually like the combination of these two. You have the Double Wear, which is a long-wearing foundation, and you have Pro Longwear, which is a long-wearing foundation. So it's a really long-wearing foundation. I think that it just is a really nice coverage. It stays long. The color match of this and this seems to work really well, surprisingly. And I like the finish it gives, and I like the color match. So, and makes my makeup stay on all day. So I've been loving that combination. Sorry I keep touching my hair, but I keep looking in the viewfinder and I feel like I look weird. So yeah, been loving this combination. Once this is gone, I'd consider repurchasing the Pro Longwear, but I'm kind of steering away from MAC foundations because I really don't have that great of a color match with MAC. I'm kind of in between shades, and there's just other foundations that I find that I really like. So I don't know. Some people really love this. I like that it has a pump, but I have so many other foundations I like, so probably won't be buying this anytime soon. For a contour, I've been loving Blunt from MAC. Now it looks really dark and really scary, but this is such a nice contour shade. I know that my friend Nicole, Envy Makeup Lover, just recently talked about this in her fall blush video, I think. And yeah, this is just a really, really great color for contouring. Super dark. I had a couple subscribers tell me that Harmony would be a good one too for fair skin. I know that I have swatched Harmony and really liked it. So if this looks a little too intimidating in your fair skin like I am, try Harmony because I've heard that's a great one too. For a eye primer, I don't know why I haven't used this more. I used this in my weekly makeup basket last week. It's the Laura Geller Waterproof Eye Spackle Advanced Eyeshadow Primer in Medium Deep. It comes in a wand type like this with the brush tip applicator. It's medium deep, but it blended into my skin perfectly. It's a really nice, I'm trying to think the best way to describe it. It kind of sets to a powder finish. So it's really great at concealing your eyelids, but then it just sets it to a nice matte finish. So it's a great canvas to start applying all of your shadows. And I felt it kept my makeup on really well. I've also noticed that to get my eye makeup off at the end of the night, it's been a little tad bit more difficult, and I wonder if it's because this is a waterproof base that it kind of clings to the shadows a little bit more. Eye makeup remover wipes will not, haven't at least, removed my eye makeup very well, so I've really had to use my cleanser. So, I mean, I think it really does its job. It's really great. I don't know how much this costs on its own because I got it in a kit, but this is amazing. So I highly recommend it if you're looking for a good eye primer. And then I also have been just loving my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. There's not a whole lot I can say about it. It's just really great. Makes your shadows pop. It's great for the inner corner to kind of lighten that up. And I just really, really love that. And then a mascara combo I've been loving is the Dior Show New Look with the Lancome Definicils over it. So I do like 1 to 2 coats with the Dior Show New Look, which I feel is really good at separating and lengthening my my lashes. It separates them really, really well because of the way that the brush is. Let me show you. It just separates them really nice, and it's a little bit of a wetter, thinner consistency. And then I use the Lancome, ooh, I'm dropping stuff. Then I use the Lancome Definicils, which this one's more of a chunky, clumpier mascara. And I put this over it. So the other one kind of separates and lengthens, and then this one just kind of fills them in and gives them quite a bit of volume to them. So this combination has been really fun. I've been loving that. It's not my Holy Grail combination though, because I'm going to do a video on the combination that's like my Holy Grail combination. But you'll have to stay tuned for that because I'll show you that another time. And then lips, I've just been loving bright pink lips. So the one that I've been using the most, I don't have it with me because it's in my purse, is Revlon's Just Spit and Kissable Balm Stain in Smitten, which is like the deeper pink. I also love this one, which is Lovesick. And then I put on my lips today, Lollipop. I'm just super into pink, bright, beautiful berry lips. They're my favorite. I just can't get enough. Yep. Love it. So, loving that. And then for hair, I heard about this from Taylor or B is for Beauty. This is the Bamboo 48-Hour Sustainable Volume Spray from Alterna, I think. Yep. With organic bamboo and maca root for strong, thick, full-bodied hair. And it has a pump like this, which you would think is going to pump, like make this into a foam, but it's actually a spray. And I just spray it all over my damp hair, and it gives me so much volume. I haven't, did I use it today? I'm not sure if I used it. I don't think I did. But this is what my hair looks like after I blow dry it. So I mean, I have quite a bit. It's not technically frizzy. I mean, it's maybe a little, no, it's not frizzy. But this is kind of the volume that I have when I just blow dry my hair with like other products. But when I use this, like I have tons of volume in my roots. I just have tons of fullness and body to my hair. I wish I would have used that this morning, but I didn't think of filming this today. But yeah, it's really great. It's a little expensive. I got this at a local beauty salon for $26.40. But I've used it quite a few times, and it hardly looks like I've made a dent in it. So I love this. Been really enjoying that. If you're looking for a really nice lightweight volumizing spray, I would highly recommend this Bamboo 48-Hour Sustainable Volume Spray. That is all of my favorites for September. I know in October I'm going to have a ton of favorites because I'm going to be playing with the new Lorac palette that I got, the Too Faced palette, the Tarte stuff. So I should hopefully have a better like insight to those products after using them. I'll let you know what I really loved and what I didn't really like. So I'm going to try to make a mental note to mention those in the video for October, how I like those products. So anyways, guys, let me know what you guys enjoyed for the month of September, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!